Welcome to That's a Wrap. I'm Phil,
I'm Jeff.
and today we're gonna be talking about Mandalorian episodes 5 and 6. We're just mushing them up together, get everybody caught up. Just tell us, what you think. But to let you know, of course, there's gonna be spoilers. Just keep watching. All right. Always gonna be spoilers on our video. Also, let you know this is a form of entertainment. Everything that we're speaking about today is not real. Okay, there aren't any space pirates. There aren't going to be any. There isn't a planet called Navarro that's going to be attacked and saved by Mandalorians because they don't exist. All right, this is just form of entertainment.
Space light cruisers.
Exactly. So, like I said, we're just two guys. Love talking to y'all, fans, friends about our TV shows. Because once again, we pay for these programs, and just entertainment. We want to know it, and it's just fun to know what you guys think about the episodes and how you liked it. So at the beginning of episode 5 is where we're going to start. The title is called Pirates. Dead giveaway. If you've watched the earlier episodes, there's already been an encounter on Navarro with pirates, and we know what happened to them. They got pretty much shot up, killed, except
All
for
of them
one.
got wasted but one.
Yeah, sent back to the head pirate dude that we thought was from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Or a Muppet.
Yeah, for real. Jim Henson's back.
You look like something from Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, for real. It's just they could have did better. But in this one, they come back. This time is the head pirate come back to attack Navarro. Tell him, hey, look, you're gonna surrender to us, or we just gonna wipe you off.
Yeah. Start bombarding.
Yeah.
Laser bombardment.
So what was this guy's name again? He's the head or the high magistrate.
Grief Karga.
Grief Karga calls for help. Who does he call for?
Calls the New Republic guy in the X-Wing.
I forgot his name, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
forgot
That's
his
okay
name.
because he's the same pilot.
He's in quite a few.
Yeah,
of them.
in quite a few Mandalorians. The ones where Mandalorian crashed on a ice planet. He actually gets chased onto this ice planet. Get crashed on there. There's one time where
Chased by the X-Wing
Yes.
onto the ice planet.
Yeah.
Then get saved by the X-Wing.
Yeah. So it's the same guy.
Yeah.
So he calls for help for the New Republic. Once again, they are not Navarro. Planet Navarro is not associated with the New Republic.
Part of the Outer Rim.
Yeah. So that's pretty much they're not a member.
Nope.
So fortunately, this guy, this rebel pilot, well, he's not rebel anymore. New Republic pilot.
New Republic pilot.
Is not one of those, oh, well, you're not a member, so I'm not gonna get no help. But he actually goes out of his way to try and get help.
But first, we get a good shot of Zeb from Star Wars Rebels,
That's the first introduction of Star Wars Rebels. He's the first one.
and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I really didn't think Zeb would be in live action.
And it looks good too.
Does look
Looks good. Looks really good. So I'm really looking forward to what else they're gonna pop out from there too, because like I said, everything is gonna be connected.
Yep.
So when he goes for help, right?
He goes to Coruscant for help.
Right. And he talks to, I guess, his commander there.
Yeah.
Guess who pops up? Elia Kane. Yeah.
Gotta shoot her 2 cents into it.
Yep. But what she was trying to do is she was trying to stop help from coming in anyway because she's still working for the Empire. So she's
working for Moff.
Yeah, she's working for Moff Gideon. And they don't want any attention because the pirates work for Moff Gideon. So they don't want
And
any
they don't
attention.
like Grief Karga.
Yeah, don't
Moff
like him.
Gideon and them don't like him.
Yep.
They'd probably rather see him dead anyways.
Exactly. And to be honest, he's no longer part of the bounty guild anymore. He's trying to make a reputable planet,
Yep.
And they don't want that.
Nope.
Okay, so she kind of plays it so that the commander looks at Navarro. Well, they're not a member. All right, so we got to take care of our members first, and we're so backed up that we can't help because we got to take care of the members first of the New Republic. So then that causes this pilot to go and seek out Din Djarin, see if he gets help from the Mandalorians.
Yep, because they have an astromech that was from the old wars.
Yep. And he tracks it down. But then again, you got to remember, Elia Kane is in his office the whole time. All right, so she's getting this information. And we'll get back to that. We'll definitely get back to that. So he goes to get help for Navarro. And he goes, finds Din Djarin. He asks for help. And of course, Din Djarin is friends with
Grief Karga.
And he's like, hey, you gonna let your friend's life just be taken out like that? And he goes, no.
Nope, he offered me land. Maybe it's time to go live on Navarro.
Yep.
Our plot of land.
But now he has to try to, persuade the other Mandalorians to help him. And they've already like, hey, we helped you once on Navarro, if you remember, whenever he was trying to escape with Grogu.
Yeah, they got no fight with Grief Karga and the rest of the bounty guild.
Yep, so it didn't look good. Like they was gonna be like, oh, no, we ain't helping. We lost. He even mentioned it. He said we lost good men that day.
And lost our home.
Yep, and lost our home. So you want us to go help him now? And then he had to explain. He was like, hey, look, he ain't got nothing against y'all. He's even offered me land. He said we can make Navarro our home. Is what the Empire
on the lava flats.
Yeah, on the lava flats where IG-11 just so happened.
I'm not sure I'd want to live on lava flats myself.
Yeah, it's too hot.
Can't grow nothing.
Right? It's just dark and gloom. No, I ain't gonna say dark. It's just hot.
Fire-breathing little mammals.
Yeah.
Rodents.
Couldn't do that. But it all comes down to this. This episode was really good. Okay? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good.
A lot better than the other one with the pirates.
Yeah. And it has some action in it. All right, because the Mandalorians do decide to go help.
Yep,
and
the Gauntlet and whatever Din's ship is called, I forgot.
Have a dogfight with the pirates.
They take out that cruiser.
Oh man, they work that cruiser over. And then they have a ground battle.
What do they call it?
A corset.
Corset.
Yeah. And they have a ground battle. This is where you see the Mandalorians, which I was like, to be honest, I was like, they shouldn't even have been dogged out like that with these pirates. It made it look like they had like more strategic.
I think they definitely should have cleaned their clocks a lot quicker on the ground.
Yes, and then they get gun. They of course they had the strategic with the high road and that gun. Okay, I'll give them that.
The big gun up in the patio there. That was a little rough for them, but I mean they shouldn't even have had any problems at all with these pirates.
Shouldn't have. But guess who saved the day?
But you gotta have the action sequences and make them look better, I guess. Yeah. So.
And it turned out the day was kind of dysfunctional.
Like you said, save the day, the armor.
Yep. She's snuck up there and worked him over with them hammers. I don't know how this gets around like that. Just pops up. Honestly, I didn't even know she was on the planet.
I didn't even know she had a jetpack until like.
Oh, don't talk about that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not until
like it just shows up on her though. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, all this time I was like, how's she even getting around? She ain't flying.
I think she had it in that though.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No,
but right. We could have missed it. But yeah, she come beat the brakes off of them doing it.
Yeah, pops dude with her little grasper thing and the hammer.
And bing bing. It's all done. And they win the day, of course. But they
should have won the day, no problem.
Should have won it, no problem, really. I'm just thinking they probably a bit rusty. They haven't been in battle like this or something for a while. So I just think they're a little rusty.
Mandalorians are supposed to be the ultimate warriors, and
they sure enough didn't look like it.
Yeah, they had a lot of problems with some things that they shouldn't have.
Yeah. I mean, pirates, come on.
Mandalorians can stand up and hold their own against Jedi. So why are they having problems with pirates?
They really gotta work this out.
Yep.
They really gotta work this out. But all in all, that episode,
they're dumbing down the Mandalorians.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's also going to be something we're going to talk about later on that was mentioned. Okay, and then you think about how dumbed down they are, and when this is mentioned, you're gonna be like, well, this should the battles that they're doing, it should have never happened. There's another battle that's gonna happen that's questionable. Okay, and we'll talk about that in another video. But in episode 5, it was really action packed. The fighting, the ground battle, the sky battle, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was really good. I watched the episode multiple times. It had great rewatch factor. Okay, even in the parts where it was kind of slow, and of course it's building the story, it was still worth watching again. What I didn't understand was, if Navarro was supposed to be this big bustling city, and they escaped Navarro, how come there was so many little villages that was out there? You know what I'm saying? I figured there would have been a lot more. I could understand some of them didn't leave the city. I understand that. But I thought there was going to be like a lot more people that had escaped.
Oh, yeah. Should have been.
Yeah. Should have been a lot more people. And they got pretty far pretty quick.
It looked like there's 40 or 50 of them.
It looked like it was less than that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big bustling city. They're like, they got a school. I mean, if you got a school, where's all the kids?
Right? So that's some other stuff that I was like, there should have been more people.
Yeah.
Should have been more people.
Should have been hundreds, thousands even.
Yeah. If
it's some big bustling city and you need schools and
they had those engineers that was building stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand. But I guess they didn't have time to put that all in.
Yeah, they didn't have enough fill-in actors to stand around.
I guess not. But all in all, that was a great episode. And so that episode ends, of course, with the armorer telling Bo-Katan to take her helmet off. You got to remember, she bathed in the living waters.
Yep.
So she was supposed to take the helmet off. But the reason why the armorer tells her to take the helmet off is because what?
She's lived in both worlds of the Mandalorians, where she can take her helmet off, and she's been a ruler.
And they want all the Mandalorians. They said the greatest weakness of the Mandalorians is they were all divided.
Yep.
So they said what destroys Mandalore is the conflict between other Mandalorians.
That's the armorer and Bo-Katan both say this.
Yep. So she wants her to take off the helmet so she can get all the Mandalorians together. So if they show that she has the helmet on, then what she did, and she was accepted by the armorer's tribe, right? And now they want her to be accepted by the other tribes, and those tribes usually don't keep their helmets on, right? So that's how that ends. Ends with Bo-Katan taking off a helmet, walking out in front of everyone, pretty much in public with the helmet off. You know, you get a lot of ooh and oh, you know, from that.
Yeah, and then the armor explaining to the rest of the Mandalorians what she wants her to do.
Yep. And so Din Djarin, you know, they go on their little quest together to go find the rest of the Mandalorians, and that's how that ends. So the beginning of the next episode we're going to talk about is episode 6, called Guns for Hire. All right? And it starts off, of course, you would think, I forgot the name of this race, but they're like the squid people race. And they get...
the ones that are on the same planet as Mon Calamari.
Yes, yeah.
I don't remember their race either.
And they have some kind of... The queen and the prince of the Calamaris have this love for each other, but you know, it's like, oh no, you know, mom and daddy like, no, you're not gonna. So they hire guns, and who are these guns they hire? Mandalorians.
In an Imperial light cruiser.
Yep, and that's the same crew that was with Bo-Katan
when they took the
light carrier. And
old Sasha Banks.
Yep. And now they over here mercenaries for hire. So come to find out about that, I guess they finally get to the planet. You know, they do the job. Of course, they get to the planet Bo-Katan and Din Djarin show up.
Yep.
Right?
Bo-Katan and Din Djarin are looking for them because she wants her fleet back, wants her soldiers back,
Right.
wants everything back.
Right. And so now, here's where the big question gets officially answered. Who is going to be the leader of Mandalore? Right? So, who has the Darksaber? At
Din
this
Djarin.
point, Din Djarin's got the Darksaber. And how do you get the Darksaber?
By winning in combat.
Winning in combat. So, there was a loophole that was found to where Din Djarin doesn't have to fight Bo-Katan.
We made a loophole.
Yeah, they created a loophole. You remember whenever Mandalorian, Din Djarin came to Mandalorian, landed on Mandalorian, Mandalore, and was captured by a cybernetic creature, I guess you call them.
By a
We don't know what it's called, but I know it
was like a knockoff retarded General Grievous.
Yeah. It was the first prototype.
Yeah, first prototype.
It was the first prototype of Grievous.
Actually, Grievous was way before that, but anyways.
It was the devolved Grievous. He survived, and that's what he became. Yeah, that's what he became. Somehow he got on Mandalore.
He was an eyeball.
Yeah, that's all that was left. And so this creature defeats Din Djarin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know whether it really defeats him. It just surprises him and captures him.
Yeah.
Which I don't see how he couldn't have got out of that right away, but hey, whatever.
He got paralyzed. Whatever he got injected made him paralyzed. He couldn't move.
It wasn't injected first, though.
Well, when he caught him off, when he clamped him, right?
He should have got out of that immediately.
How? He was like a metal cage. He clamped. He couldn't.
Yeah,
he couldn't do
he
anything.
Just shot his little whistler things.
Well, you gotta think about it, though. I mean, when them things go off, he needs space. You need some kind of space. You need space, and he was already crunched up like this. He could have shot himself. You know?
I don't agree with it.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree on that. All right, that's another thing they should fix in there. All right, so this loophole works out.
The cage thing was there's so much space in between the bars when you see it come up. Yeah, I think he had room to like get his blaster out, his dark saber out.
Because his arms was like this.
His arms were pinned like this.
Yeah, so even if he
the
did,
dark saber and the pistol are right there.
Yeah, but even if he did it, he couldn't
shoot the back of the
He couldn't move it. He couldn't move it.
You could fire up the dark saber and start.
You know he couldn't do the dark saber because remember he's still not proficient in it. He's still not proficient in the Darksaber.
You ignite it though. You probably could have done something to that thing.
Something. But anyway, this creature supposedly, since he disarmed Din Djarin, and one of the weapons was the Darksaber.
Nah, he was pretty much dead if it wasn't for
Bo-Katan.
Well, he was dead if it wasn't for Grogu going to get Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
So basically, it was Grogu that saved him.
Yeah. So pretty much, the loophole, we're getting to that. The loophole was that this guy, this whatever creature, defeated Din Djarin.
And disarmed him of the Darksaber.
Right. So now this creature is now the leader of Mandalore. Okay? By their sense. He's the leader of Mandalore. Okay? Come to find out in Bo-Katan.
Mandalore.
Huh?
He lives on Mandalore, so why not?
There you go, yeah. So Bo-Katan, when she gets to the planet to save Din Djarin, she uses the Darksaber.
Yep.
And defeats this creature. So hence, she defeated
she's the leader.
Now she's the leader because she holds the Darksaber. But they don't mention that in that episode. But it's mentioned in episode 6. All right? When she goes to recruit the other Mandalorians, they tell us that you don't have the Darksaber. You're not the leader.
You should be fighting him.
Yeah, you should be fighting Din Djarin. And that's when Din Djarin goes, well, I am not... I don't have the right to hold the Darksaber. It's not mine. It doesn't belong to me because I was defeated in battle and she beat that person. So this is why the Darksaber belongs to her.
And I'm just giving it back to the rightful owner.
Yeah, I'm giving it back to her. Pretty much, that's what happened. And then now she becomes a leader. and now they follow her.
Yeah.
Of course, after a little scuffle.
Oh yeah, we're ready to follow you now.
Yeah, they were ready to go then after they bounced on her the first time. I don't even see why she even put trust in them. But then again, they're Mandalorians, and I guess they got to show that we have to be united, and that conflict in between the Mandalorians is not going to work. So that's how that went down.
We get a lot of cameos in this episode also.
Oh my god. Alright, so this is the episode that a lot of people are talking about. Episode 6, Guns for Hire. This is the episode where Jack Black and Lizzo are introduced.
The Duchess and
Commander Bombardier.
Commander Bombardier.
Yeah, that's Jack Black's character. Oh my gosh. This episode really wasn't that great.
I like the little creatures and everything in there. They come in and it's like a freaking rave up in there.
Yeah.
They got little creatures. They're drinking out of this creature up in the hole.
Yeah. It was weird.
It was weird. You get the little toad things that Din Djarin transported the mother toad that one episode with spiders.
Yeah.
Got a lot of different species in this room with them.
Yeah.
And animals, and it's pretty weird, but I liked it.
It was to me it was like, and they get. I mean, the whole thing with them hiring them to find out why these droids in their kingdom.
That part was stupid.
Yeah, that was, they could have done something else, but I think they were setting it up for another thing to do with the droids, because there's actually a droid. I'm not gonna say show, but there's story of R2D2 and C3PO having. It's something else. Y'all can look that up. This episode also had
Christopher Lloyd.
He
was the head of security for the Duchess.
And ends up betraying. He's the one that.
He's the betrayer.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like Bombardier.
So sad. Yeah. The story was so dumb.
The Bombardier.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb. I even forgot. How did it end? How did this episode end?
That ended with her getting the Darksaber and everything.
Okay, and getting the Mandalorians and bringing them back to Navarro. Oh no, not yet. That
starts in 7.
That starts in 7.
Where they come on Navarro.
Yeah. So
the end of it is her just standing there with the ignited Darksaber.
Yeah, that's how that ends. So then it's official that she is also now going to be considered the ruler of Mandalore. But you always got to remember that Din Djarin never wanted to rule. Okay, he never wanted to be leader.
Neither did she, though.
Oh, yes, she did.
Not anymore, she didn't.
Well, I mean, yeah, but now she got the opportunity.
Now that she got it, she does, but...
But she always wanted to be...
I think she's still skeptical of it.
Well, I mean, I guess after everything she saw...
If you watch Rebels also, she never really wanted leadership. Her sister was the leader of Mandalore for a long time, and after getting killed by Darth Maul, she had to take over, and I don't think she ever wanted to be a ruler.
Hey, that's perfect. So what do you guys think? Do y'all have a theory about that? Do y'all know what may happen? I mean, because right now, it's pretty much up in the air. So what we would like y'all to do, just leave a thumbs up if you like this video, comment on it, let us know what your theories are, how y'all feel about it, if you've watched any of the other episodes dealing with Bo-Katan.
Maybe and what you think the season finale will be like.
Yeah please let us know.
I just can't wait for that.
Yeah, because it has to be like
then I'll be sad afterwards.
Yeah. Oh boy, I would definitely be sad, because I was going by 2 years maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while, and they talking about 6 seasons. Okay, 6 if 4 does well.
2 years in between every one. That would suck.
Yeah, that would very much suck. But leave that thumbs up, subscribe, so you can see some more of our videos. Hey, we're definitely looking forward to the comments. All right, and that's a wrap.